Hello students of Class 12 CBSE, it is Science with Python. Welcome to Techbox 247. So in this video, we are going to learn the commands from the SQL. So it will be asking for the password when we are opening the SQL. So you can type the password which you are given at the time installation. We have to use that password here to open our SQL. Okay, once we have opened, we have to check what are all the databases already we created. So for that, the command is show databases. So this will show all the databases which we have already created. So if we want to create a new database, we have to write the command get database and database name. So now I'm going to create a hotel database. So I'm typing the name of the database as hotel. Okay. Now let us check whether the database has been created successfully or not. So you have to swipe the up arrow and the down arrow. So to retrieve the previous commands what we have typed out. Okay. Just press up arrow and the down arrow. Show databases, enter. And now we have found hotel database has been found here. So now we are going to create a table inside this hotel database. For that, we have to use the use command. Okay. So just write use hotel. That means use database. So the question might arise, what is the command to work on the particular database? So to work on the particular database, you have to use the command called use database name. So here our database name is hotel. So I have used use hotel. So I have to end up all the queries with semicolon. Enter. So now this is coming as database changed. Now we can start working with this. So once we have created a database, the next step is to create a table. So how to create a table? So for us, we are having the command called create table and table name. So can fix our table name. So this is hotel related database. So for that, can add a title table name which is related to hotel. Okay. So I can name my table as which full. So you have to separate the spaces with underscore. Okay, the spaces are not allowed. So create table name and you have to open the bracket. You have to write the first column name. Okay, food underscore ID. So you have to fix what is the data type of the ID. So ID is an integer and you have to fix the length of the ID. So it might contain up to 5 characters. Okay, and I'm going to fix this as a primary key. So for that, I'm typing primary key on the right hand side of the column name. Just write comma and then enter. And you have to write the second column name, food underscore name. So second column I'm going to fix this food underscore name. So I'm going to write the data type, either character data type or else varchar data type. So now I'm going for varchar data type. As it is saving so much of spaces, I'm giving up to 20 characters as a size. Okay. Comma. And the third column name, I'm going to fix up the price. So price, the data type of price might be float or int. So as of now, I'm as int. Okay, price up to 3. And the fourth column, we can fix our fourth column name, available or not available. Okay. Then name as check. Check for. So here we are going to type characters only. So we can go for varchar data type. Character of 10. So here in this check food column, just we are going to type whether the food is available or it is not available. And close a bracket and read the semicolon, enter key. So now it is coming as query OK, 0 rows affected. Okay, now we can go and see whether the table has been created inside the database portal or not. So for that, what is a command? So what is a command for viewing the databases? For viewing the databases we have already created, we have to use the command show databases. Likewise, to view the tables in particular database, you have to use show tables command. Just type show tables. Now we are working under the hotels database. So just type show tables and it will show the tables which is created so far in the hotel database. Enter. So now our new table, which food is being created, the database called hotel. Okay. So how to see the structure of the table? Now we have created the veg_food table. So with these columns, so how can we view the columns and to check whether it is correctly created or not? Okay. And how we can able to see the structure of the table? So the question might arise, what is the structure? What is the command? Okay, what is a query? Check structure of the table to view the structure of the table. So you can write describe command. Describe table name. So our table name we created is veg_food. So you have to write correctly the table name what we have created and the database what we have created. The spelling should be correct. So it is case insensitive language. You can either type in uppercase or in lowercase characters. So to know the structure of the table, you have to use the describe command. Okay, just put the enter key. So once the enter key has been pressed, it is showing you the structure of the table. Yes. So the structure of the table, field. So what are all the column name we are created? So field means columns. Okay. So the columns what we have created is food ID, food name, price and check food. So the type of the column, the data type of the particular column what we have created. Teacher, data type for ID and we are declaring it as a primary. So the key shows PRI, this primary key. It's to be primary key. And the name factor of 20 we have already given. And price int of 3 we have given. And food, check food we have given as factor of 10. Okay. Now we are going to insert a rows inside this table. So for that, what is the command? We have to go for EML commands. So far we have learned DDL commands. So DDL commands is working on the structure of the table. So the structure of the table in the sense to make a table, okay, and to name the column and to change the column name or to change the data type of a column or to change the data size or a constraint of a column or to add a column or to delete a column. So this is under the DDL commands. Okay. So DMI commands is working on the data inside the table. Okay. So what is the full form of DDL? DDL is data definition language and DML stands for data manipulation language. Okay. So let us type the data manipulation language in which we are going to insert the first row of the table called veg_food. Insert into. So we have to insert a data. First data. Insert into table name. Veg_food. Insert into table name. Okay. Values. So open the bracket and you have to give the first column value. So first column value is I101. Food name. We can give it as dosa. So whatever we are typing, so the character should be enclosed within the quotes. Okay. Dosa, comma, price is 60. Okay. The next is the check food. So we have to give it as available. And close the bracket and give the semicolon. So whatever the characters we are typing inside the value section, we have to enclose that within the quotes. And same condition for the date also. If you want to type dates, So you have to separate that with a hyphen. Okay, year, month, and date. So you have to write in the same order, year, month, and date. And you have to separate that with hyphens, and you have to enforce with a double quotes or a single quotes. Okay. So let us press the enter key. So we have inserted the first row. So let us see whether the first row has been inserted successfully or not inside this table wedge 4. Okay, let us check. So what is the command for checking that? So we have to retrieve the particular details of a table. Okay, with the data we have entered. So for that we have to type select. So the select command is another ML command which is used to retrieve the data items from the table. So select star. So you have to post star. So that means asterisk symbol. This asterisk symbol means for it is retrieving all the columns. Okay, so it is meant for retrieving all the columns from the table. So select asterisk from table name. So our table name is wedge underscore 4. Clear a semicolon. So this will select all the columns from the wedge 4 table and it will retrieve us. Okay. So after pressing the enter key, it is delivering all the details what we have entered. 101, dosa, and price is 16 and it is available. Okay. Okay. Let us insert the second row. So the same command I'm using insert into but with a small changes. So we are having many type of insert into command to enter the values inside the table. So this is the first method. So what I have taught you, this is a first method and a very simple method and the easy method for all the learners. So insert into table name, values, and you have to do the columns correctly. So the order should be correct. First ID, the name of the food and what is the price and whether it is available or not. So likewise, we can insert the data in second way. So I'm going to teach you on the second way. So that is insert into table name and you have to type the column names. So open the bracket and you have to type the column names. F ID, comma, F underscore name, comma, price, comma, chef food, check underscore 4 and close the bracket. So see here what I have typed here. Insert into table name and you have to write all the column names line by line in order. According to that order, you have to place the values here. So now I'm going to insert the second row and writing the ID as 102 and instead of dosa, I'm writing as idli and the price of idli is 80 and it is not available. I'm writing the types. You just press enter key. Data too long for column, check for. Okay. So data not available is there. So data too long. Okay. So the data too long in the sense I have given the vector of 10, only 10 up to 10 characters. So I have given more than 10 characters. So it is not accepting it. Okay. Let us give it in short form. Not AVL, not available. Now it is fine. So query OK, one row is affected. Okay, now we are going to check whether the second row has been inserted successfully or not. And we have to type select star from wedge 4. Okay. So now we have typed 102, 60, 18 and 4 is not available.